on to this reducing balance method, I'll first explain you what WDB or reducing balance or declining rate method is. Suppose you have an asset of 10 lakh and depreciation is charged 10% every year SLM. So depreciation will be 1 lakh every year. Okay, 1 lakh. Hence this asset will deplete over a life of 10 years. Now let's see what WDV method is. 10% at WDV DV. Okay, so the first year the depreciation will be 1 lakh on the value 10 lakh. Okay, now the value of the asset will be 9 lakh only, hence it will be charged on 9 lakh, that is 10%. Okay, 9 lakh into 10%, that is 90,000, reducing it from the value of the asset which was 99 lakh, this will come to 8 lakh 10,000, 8.810k. Okay, now next year it will be 810k, 10%, hence it will be 81,000 only, reducing 8 lakh 10,000, 81,000, whatever the amount comes to be, and then it will be charged on this amount 10%. Okay, so this is the series. It is not charged on the original price, instead it is charged on the depreciated value. This is basically WDV method. Let's see an example of it, and this method is widely followed because this is more optimum. Depreciation is calculated at a fixed percent on the original cost in the first year, but in the subsequent year it is calculated at same percentage on the written down value of the asset. The rate of allocation is constant, but the amount allocated every year gradually decreases. Hence it was 1 lakh first year, 90,000 second year, 8 lakh 10,000 third year, and this would be carried on. Let's see this example right here. On 1/1/2011, a machine was purchased for 1 lakh and 50,000 was paid for installation. Hence the value of the machine is 1,50,000 only because it was necessary to make it fit to work. Assuming that the rate of depreciation was 10% on reducing balance, calculate the amount of depreciation on. Okay, first year, second year. Okay, let's see how are they doing it. Opening book value 15th, 1,50,000, rate is 10%, depreciation is 15,000, multiply. The closing book value of the asset is 1,35,000. Okay, now as per SLM method, 15,000 will be charged every year SLM, but if it is a WDV method, what will happen? If it is a WDV method, this amount of fixed asset that is left after charging depreciation will come here, and 10% will be applied on the depleted value of the asset. Into 10%, 13,500 minus, now this figure will be deducted with this figure, with this figure, which will come to 1,21,500. Now this is the new depleted value of the asset which will be carried forward to next year, and 10% will be charged on this, hence reducing the depleted value depreciation from this depleted value, which will come to 1,09,350. So basically this chain is this, okay, and this is the opening value and this is the closing value. Right here is the depreciation percentage. Okay, opening, closing, opening, closing. This way you can charge depreciation for long time and it will be more optimum. Let's check out this illustration right now. It looks very complicated, but we have to check it out. On 1/1/2011, machinery was purchased 80,000. Okay, 17 additions were made. Purchase, depreciation was sold. Okay, additions were made. Okay, so this example we'll be able to do when we have studied the difference between revenue and capital expenditure, which we'll do in the upcoming lectures. And then we'll solve this example. Okay, see you till then. Also, if you want to apply depreciation as per reducing balance method, we have already applied depreciation as per straight line method. But let's see if we can apply depreciation as per reducing balance method in our balance sheet. Go to voucher and F7 general voucher only, by depreciation. Let's apply 1% depreciation on 31st March 19. Oops, 1/4/18, because we have started the company on 18 and we have not depleted the value of the assets in the year 2018-19. Hence 31 we have to 320. Okay, 31 320, the amount is 1%, and which asset should we use to charge it? Let's use furniture and fixture. Okay, by the way, the rates that the asset should be charged depreciation with, that is what I choose right now, is was 1%. It is defined by the government, so you cannot mess it up, but we are not solving as per government, hence we can choose our own rate, and we don't want our net profit to mess up. 10%. Okay, 1% furniture depreciation on F and F for the year 2018-19. Accept, yes. Is it okay? Furniture and fixture 458,700. Do we have any additions? Nope, we have to change the date also. Date is 31/3/19. Okay, now coming, I'll show you the ledger of furniture. Alt F2 1/4/18 to 31/3/20, and you can see right here is the opening balance 458,700. Let's check out for the period 1/4/18 to 31/3/19. Right here is the opening balance, and this opening balance is reduced by the depreciation 45,870, and then the new value of the asset is 412,830. Hence, as per SLM, this should continue every year, but as per WDV, 412 should be charged with 1% for 1283. Okay, let's try to make that entry also. Where are you? Control R. Okay, accounts voucher V, F7 general depreciation. Date should be 31/3/20, and debit the amount of 412,830, 1% of this. Depreciation 1% on F and F for the year 2019-20. Okay, enter, accept. Hence that entry is created. I'll open that ledger, DAL furniture and fixture. Enter 1/4/18, 31/3/19, 1/4/18 to 31/3/20. So we have an addition also. Let's remove this addition for now. If you want to temporarily delete an entry to just get a better view of the ledger, you can hit Alt plus R. To get that entry back, Alt plus U. Right here is Alt plus R. Remove line. Right here is Alt plus U. It will be activated once you remove that line. Let's try to do it. Alt R. Removed. Okay. And if you want to restore, restore. Remove, remove, restore, restore. So let's remove it for now. And let's see. So the opening balance right here is 458,700. Depreciation of first year is this, second year is this, total depreciation is this, and 371,547 is the new value. Yeah, but this entry is not correct because we have not considered the value of this. Okay, so this should be increased. I'll show you. Alt U, Alt U. As the new value of the asset was, I'll tell you, 458 700 asset came in, and it was deducted by the depreciation of 458.70. The new value came, whatever the new value came. Let's check out what was the new value. F2 31.3.19. The new value is 412,830. Now we have charged depreciation on this one. That is totally okay. But we have also made an addition, 6,50,000. Where is the depreciation of that 6,50,000? Into 1% into months, divide by 12 into total months used. Let's see what is the amount of total months used. Alt F2, Alt F2, changing the period, 31 320, and yes, it was purchased on 1st of May, hence it is used for 11 months. Let's calculate it on Calci so that you can see better. 6,50,000 into 0.01, enter. 6,500 into 11, enter. Divide by 12, enter. Okay, so this should be the amount that should be more depreciated for 6,50,000. Let's pass that entry now. Also, if you want to add a voucher here only, you can press Ctrl plus A, Ctrl plus A to add voucher. Okay, I'll just add voucher here only. Okay, it was not Ctrl plus A, it was Alt plus A. Alt plus A. Or you can go to that voucher screen and do from there. Alt A, journal entry of depreciation of the amount. If in doubt, you can calculate that amount again. 6,50,000. How to zoom in? 6,50,000. Oops. Into 1%. Enter. 6,500. 6,500 for 11 months. For per month it is 541. Now 541.6667 into 11 months. 5958. 3. Okay, we'll round it off. 5958.3337. Let's see what tally does when we write the whole figure. 5958.3. Okay, tally is not allowing us to write. Control N. What was the whole figure? 3337. Okay, let's try to write it again. 5958.3337. Enter. It has rounded it off because we have choose this operation while creating the company. Depreciation only for 11 months. Okay, accepted. Yeah, you can see right here, this is the true value of the asset on 31st March 2020, and this is the depreciation charged. Let's remove the previous year. Depreciation charged for this year is 47,241. Checking out the balance sheet and profit and loss. Okay, depreciation is, yeah, 45 and 5958, and balance sheet current asset, nope. Also, one basic thing that I forgot to mention is that depreciation is only charged on fixed asset. It is never charged on current asset. Okay, and I'll tell you how do companies manipulate this. If they want to charge depreciation, they transfer it to current asset. If they don't want to charge fixed depreciation, they transfer it to fixed asset. Because of the definition of the current asset and fixed asset, it has a term known as intents. Now this is a legal term, okay, which we'll cover in the next lecture or the upcoming lectures. Furniture and fixture, you can see right here, enter. Yeah, so 4,58,700 was the opening, and then charging the depreciation for the year 1819, that is 45,870, and then calling them, okay, and then charging the depreciation on 6,50,000 on 958, 41 to 83. Well, the date of this should be changed. That should be F2 31 3 90 20. Control A. Yeah, you can see right here 6,50,000 additions. This is addition, this is subtraction, this is addition, this is subtraction. The closing value is 10,15,588. This is how our depreciation is calculated, and this is how it is calculated by the help of WDV method, which is the most important method. What are the other names? You can check them out: reducing, diminishing balance method, or WDV written down value method. So yeah, see you in the next lecture.